Welcome to another episode of SavageTime TV. I'm your host, AB Brisley, and today I have special guest DJ Katy Lee. How you doing today, bro?
What's good? How you feeling?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just chilling. Getting through everything. Just coronavirus is crazy out here, bro.
Crazy.
It's starting to at least level up. Things are starting to open back up, so it's good. Starting everything off for the people that don't know that's watching. Where are you from? For the people that don't know.
I'm originally from Philly. A lot of people don't know that. I'm originally from Philly.
Okay.
Northeast. But I moved out here when I was like 11, 12. I was still going back and forth like every day.
Okay.
And then probably when I got to like 13, 14, then I was like really out here, but I was just going to school out here. I ain't really know nobody. You feel me? I ain't really like I went to elementary school out here for like
Where you in elementary school?
Brick Mill.
Okay.
It was like fifth grade. It was like for like 3 months, literally. And I was back in Philly all that summer, and then I came out here. I did middle school, but I'm originally from Philly.
From Philly?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was surprising just because I remember I was watching on your flyers and stuff like that. It said you was always the king of Delaware, stuff like that. So you from Philly? Okay.
Yeah. So how I got that name was before any of the DJs out here, for real, there's a story behind that. Before any of the DJs out here was really DJing, right? I was the only person really like DJing, but I wasn't actually DJing my party. So my people's one of my coworkers, which is DJ RL. Shout out to DJ RL. He was doing my parties, and I was just like I was the promoter for him.
Mm-hmm.
So I was calling myself like I was his bass guy at the time. So at one point, everybody was calling me that. Like in school, they was like, "Nah, this the king. Like you the king of this shit." So everybody was calling me that because I got my name out here, but I'm not from out here. So everybody was calling me that. And then a couple other DJs started coming out and stuff like that. But any artist that ever came to Delaware, I bought them first. Like P&B Rock, Quilly, anybody at that time period that was hot or popping, I either interviewed or brought them to Delaware. So they was like, nah, I'm the only nigga that's really doing it. So that's how I got the name. So once everybody was calling me that, I just stuck with it like during school. So that's how I kind of got the name the King of Delaware. But yeah, I'm originally from Philly though.
Okay. So what I was talking about before with the coronavirus, has that affected your line of business at all? Has it increased it? Has it decreased it? Like just with you being a DJ, has it affected you, and how has it affected you just with coronavirus this last year?
I mean, pockets wise, on the DJ side, yeah, because obviously you can't do no parties. You can't do no parties. But on the flip side, I actually opened up a lot of doors. Corona opened up a lot of doors for me. When I say that is, I had more time to, get to interact with more program directors on the radio side, because I do radio. So on the radio side, I went from doing one radio station to 5, from 5 to 7, from 7 to 12. You feel me? So it went from me branching out and continue to keep branching out and connect with assistant PDs and PDs and different mix directors and everything else. So it really just helped, on the radio side and the promotion side. But pockets wise, I mean, I ran up some bread without even the tax fund. You feel me? I ain't even get my tax fund yet. On God.
That's good. So, that's good, man. I'm
I'm
glad to hear
run
that.
It up some, but I definitely did hurt the pockets though. I ain't gonna lie, it hurt the pockets a little bit.
Okay. Well, that's good that you're actually making some money out here. That we're actually blessed to be out here doing what we love still through coronavirus. How were you first introduced to music?
At first, I was an A&R for record labels. I wasn't DJing. I didn't want to DJ at first. Oh God, I didn't want to DJ. So, like I said, when I was younger, my first love was boxing.
Okay.
I was boxing when I was younger, but I got into some trouble, so I couldn't, they said I couldn't train to go to Olympics no more, none of that.
Okay.
So I was like, all right. I was like, fuck it. I was this young mind state. I was like, fuck it, I ain't doing that shit no more. So with that being said, I started being an A&R. My pops, he helped me get the job. He knew one of the head peoples of Sony Records.
Okay.
So he was like, because I was telling my dad about certain artists that I would hear, and I'd be like, yo, they popping. So my dad put me on, and now he like, he can be a good A&R. So I was being an A&R. I didn't really take it serious. I was young. I was like 16, 15. So I didn't really take that joint serious. I stopped doing that. Then I was ghostwriting for the labels. So I was ghostwriting, And then I was like, nah, this shit take forever to really write a record. So I was like, fuck that, I ain't doing that either. So then my man Kurt, he had turntables. This was like right when the controllers just came out.
Okay.
The controller just came out. He bought one because I wanted to buy one, but he ended up buying one. And he had a mini pad to join to make beats. So with the mini pad, I didn't have the software to make beats, but I knew how to make beats. But I knew how to DJ through everybody that was around me. So I started playing with it. Pause. So I started, playing with the turntables or whatever. So I was like, I'm gonna go buy me one, and it's like practice with it. I bought one for like $250. This is when the SBs first came out. It was brand new. Bought me a DDJ SB, and when I bought it, I stayed up for like 3 days straight. No cap, 3 days straight, and just practice. And that's how I got good at it.
Okay.
So that's how I just started. And then I was doing the parties, and everybody like, yo, take this shit serious. Like, you got this shit.
You got the momentum, so you said, fuck it, I'm going to rock it, I'm going to roll with it.
Rock out with it.
Okay, all right. So you wasn't even trying to get into the music at first. DJ kind of just fell into your lap.
Yeah, it was like, once the sport thing got shot out the window, it was like, all right, what I'm going to do to make money.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just. I was bored. Like I ain't never sell drugs, bro. I like all my brothers and shit did that shit. So I was like, I ain't really gonna get too much in the streets. Like I was in the streets, but I wasn't in tune to the streets like that.
Okay.
So I was like, you feel me? I'm just gonna try to stay out of trouble because Delaware, it hit you over the head. Nah, seriously.
Yeah.
It definitely.
Delaware don't play around, man. Delaware don't play
Let me
around.
just keep myself out of trouble, and I had a girlfriend at the time. So
Okay.
I was like,
so you could just other things to keep your mind elsewhere.
Right.
For sure. When did you know that being a DJ was your life passion? When it went from just being something you do at parties to something that's like, yo, I'm actually gonna put my real focus into this. Can you describe that moment or that time period? What was it like?
I think when I don't want to put the money into it, but I think when I first seen
ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
because I really do love DJing. Like that's my heart now. But it's like once I seen the reaction people really got from the
feedback,
DJing, right? It was like, damn, I really want to do this now.
Okay.
Like at first, like I didn't want to let go boxing because everybody believed in me when I was boxing. I believed in myself. Like that's
right.
Do.
It was hard
so
to put that away and then move fully to something else.
Right. It was like. It's like when you got that first love and then it don't work out and you gotta move on. It was like that. So
it hurt a little bit.
I'm gonna rock out with it, and then
it
worked out for the best.
Okay, so the way I got in contact with you, or I heard about you first, was through the Oasis Lounge, but I knew that wasn't your first stop. Can you tell me what was your first gig as a DJ? Like, where did you first get your foot in the door with DJing?
To be honest, I think Oasis is my first primarily, like set spot.
Set spot, okay,
Yeah, I never really had a set spot. I was always traveling, so like.
Okay, like you said, doing the parties, stuff like that.
Doing parties. I was on tour with Dave East. I was on tour with a lot of people. Matter of fact, but shout out to Dave East. That's the lowest.
Man, shout out there for sure.
Yeah, every time, like even to like certain events with artists, anytime they came, like I said, I was bringing them either to Delaware, or I was doing a show with them in Philly or something like that. So I never really had a set spot that I was at. But shout out to KP. Me and KP talk. Got that budget right. That shit look nice.
That's nice, bro. Congratulations on that, bro. Definitely, man. That's definitely dope that you're doing that, and dope that you landed that, man. I'm happy to see that, bro. When I seen that, I was like, that's dope that that you run that's your spot. You know what I mean? That's dope. Definitely have that consistency. I know when you doing shit in the media world, music world, it's hard to get that consistency, something that's like grounded. So
yeah,
happy
and
to
it
hear
worked.
that you
And
got
it worked
that.
with the schedule. KP and Oasis, and shout out to the whole team, the promotion team, everybody that's on the team. It's all like we all flexible, so it's easy if I gotta like fly out somewhere or something like that. Like I can still have somebody cover for me or something like that. So that's a good thing. I'm glad the way we worked the budget out and the schedule.
Okay.
It's a great thing.
Okay, that's dope. So DJ Katy Lee, Bass God Owens. Could you tell me the meaning behind some of the names?
Katy Lee, my government name is Caitlin.
Okay.
So I got two. Funny part, I got two government names.
Okay.
It's weird. So my like some people, like if you went to school, you knew me as Kevin, cause that was my first, like on my government name it said Kevin E. Owens / Caitlin T. Lee.
Okay.
So
the
Katy part is from my government, my other government, which is the Caitlin part. So
okay.
I usually I don't really tell like a lot of people the Kevin name because my dad's name is Kevin.
Okay.
So I kind of like growing up, I kind of just stayed away from that name because I was like, I don't want to be just like my pops. I want to be like my own person.
Right.
So with that being said, yeah, my name Kaylin. So that was my nickname was Katy. So everybody was calling me Little Katy and shit. So I was like, all right, cool. And then my last name is Lee.
Okay.
So the Owens is from my dad's side, and the Lee is from my mom's side.
Okay. And what were some early hurdles you had to overcome just being in the media, music world, just, being in radio, but, just always usually being in that media realm? What were some early hurdles you had to overcome?
Just staying relevant, that's one, because there's a lot of DJs that was coming up that was killing the game. So that's one. And then two, I think the main biggest hurdle was not having everybody look at me under my dad. My dad a legend. Like,
who's your dad?
My dad's Savagetimetv.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
DJ Katy Lee. Oh, okay.
Legend, bro.
Okay.
So with that being said, I didn't want to be like I said, I didn't want to be like my pops. So it was like, I don't want everybody looking like, oh, that's Kev's son. You feel me? They going
wanted to branch out, do your own thing.
So I didn't want to really put myself in that predicament. And then me being around so many celebrities, people was afraid to reach out. People was like, damn, this nigga probably charged $3,000-$4,000 just to come out, and it's like, nah, like I work with budgets. You feel me? I work with people.
Right,
so
I'm approachable. I'm regular.
Right,
just like you. You know what I mean?
Even if I wasn't, if I was making a certain amount of money, bro, I'm still never gonna change who I am. You feel me? So it's like, nah, you feel me? That was probably the hardest thing, but besides that, it was all cool. I mean, I'm a genuine dude, so
yeah, I can see that definitely. If your dad, but your dad being Savagetimetv, you know what I mean. I can't relate to that because I don't got a pop stuff like that, but I can see and understand where you want to make your own name for your own self because you don't want somebody to be like you only got this because of, or you wouldn't have if it wasn't for. You know what I mean? You don't want to hear that. So kudos for that, bro, for taking the initiative because some people don't. Some people just ride that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Me and my dad really didn't have a good relationship growing up.
Okay.
But we close now. Like me and my dad real close. I love my pops. We're close now. But growing up, we didn't see eye to eye on certain things. I don't want to get into too much. But
Okay. Nah, I know how it is, bro. I know how it is. No One Is Safe. Tell us about that. What was that all about? I know I saw there was. I know I didn't want to say it was just a podcast, but I know that's when you were interviewing people. I know I've seen that a lot.
That was that was my radio show.
When
I was on the air. So my record label and the radio show is called No One Safe. So my record label is called Safe/No One Safe Records.
Okay.
And then the show was called No One Safe. So it's basically depending on the artist, it's really like it was a comedy show. Like I would get to know the artist, whoop de whoop, and then like it'd be sessions where like we'll freestyle. It's like a Wild 'N Out type of thing.
Okay.
It wasn't like Wild 'N Out.
Okay, I feel
like
you.
Similar to Wild 'N Out.
I got you.
That's how we had it, because on air. Excuse me, it's not a lot of it's not, you feel me? Everybody always asking the same questions.
It's kind of scripted, kind of cookie cut.
I didn't want to do that because it's like you can go to the Breakfast Club, not shooting no shots at the Breakfast Club. You feel me? Like not shooting any shots at the Breakfast Club or any like big boy in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
They gonna ask, they gonna ask the main questions. They gonna get into all the gossip and stuff like that. So it's like I don't want to be like them. I'd rather when you come, you sit down. You feel me? Sometimes we'll eat a meal. I had a chef come in, we'll eat a meal, we'll relax. You feel me? We'll bust jokes, and it'd be a good time. So you don't feel like
a little bit more laid back.
Right. I'm just coming in and do an interview. Like, nah, we ain't doing that. So.
Okay. How was it interviewing so many artists back then, early on in the career? I saw you were interviewing people that was so big now, maybe went through another jump, but you looked like you was already talking to him. I saw you was talking to Young M.A. I saw you interviewed Tory Lanez. A lot of people I saw that you
shout
was
out to Tory.
Yeah, shout out to Tory. Saw you interacting with people that back then maybe were kind of maybe a little bit under the radar, and then like they came up since then. So how did that feel knowing that you had already interviewed them such early on?
It felt great. A lot of them artists you named, I actually really believed in. So
yeah, I mean there was a reason to for sure. Talent.
Great. Like with Tory, I remember. No cap, my dad would tell you this. I remember coming to like a lot of different record labels, like, yo, this guy's gonna be the one. Like, I remember hearing, this is when I'm a Boss was out. He did the I'm a Boss freestyle, and he bodied it.
Mm-hmm.
I never heard no I'm a Boss freestyle like this. And I'm like, yo, he's gonna be like this. This guy's gonna be it. And my dad was like, yo, why he ain't pop yet? And I'm like, I don't know. I said
he is from Canada.
And what a lot of people don't know is he had beef with Drake.
Yeah, but a lot of people coming out of Toronto and out of Canada had beef with Drake coming up. You know, the weekend, he went through his shit with him. You know,
a lot of people had beef with Drake, and Drake is a good dude. I spoke to Drake before. Drake is definitely a good dude. I don't got nothing bad to say about Drake. It's just that was one of the time periods. Like Drake is the new era Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Right. So you can't like anything like when Mike say this ain't happening, it ain't happening. Same thing with Drake. So
I feel yeah.
You feel me?
Got that gatekeeper type feel.
Right.
Got that gatekeeper type feel. Okay, so what about DJing do you enjoy the most?
Putting smiles on people's faces.
Okay. So the feedback.
Yeah, just the
and that inspiration, that motivation that you give to other people.
Yeah, and just like the mood. Like you can be in a bad mood, or I can be in a bad mood, and then I just DJ and it just put me in a different
Alleviate
place.
that. Word.
So,
that's good that you found that, man. I tell people it's a blessing to be able to find something that you're passionate about, something that you love to do, man. Because, you know, being from out here, Northeast, you see it a lot. You see a lot of people just, you know, doing what they got to do to get through life, to get through the week. You know, so when you see somebody else that's doing what they love to do, you know, that's good to see. Right. Would you say DJing provides you with an opportunity to network more than you expected?
Yes and no. I mean, it really just depends. Like, funny part is when I met the legend, Jazzy Jeff, I wasn't even DJing when I met Jazzy Jeff. I was a chef.
Okay.
So I was a cook with my uncle Rob. He owned a business called Out of Ordinary Catering. So he does the playlist events every year. So he asked me, because I had training with cooking and stuff like that. So he asked me to come, and then the funny part is I didn't even know that was Jeff at first. So I'm sitting there talking to him, and I'm like, "What's your name, sir?" And he's like, "I'm Jazzy Jeff." And he took me downstairs in his basement. You feel me? And we started connecting. So I mean, being in different environments help you meet different people. You never know who you might meet. So I mean, meeting certain artists. Like, I would never be able to meet Drake if I wasn't DJing and my
yeah, man, I trust me. I was looking. I was like, bro, my man been rubbing shoulders with a lot of different people. I saw you with Meek, saw you with Kalani before. Like, I'm like, damn, that's an old Kalani too. Like, I'm like, yeah, my man definitely be rubbing shoulders with people.
My ex put me on her.
Oh,
she was heavy. Like, before Kalani, I think when First Position first came out, she sent me the record. She like, yo, this girl gonna be it one day. And I'm like,
Kalani tough, man.
Like, who this? And I'm like, she fired. And then
it's crazy to see that full circle. I know that's probably motivating you. Definitely motivates you to see people because you see that hard work pays off. Because a lot of those people, like I said, you was there with them early.
Listen, every artist I named, they owe me a plaque on God. Every artist I just named, y'all owe me a plaque. So if y'all see this, I'm still waiting on my plaques.
They gonna see it.
Nah,
they gonna see it for sure.
Need my plaques.
Yeah, give my man his plaques, bro. Got to give his credit. Has there been a person you met that was like completely opposite of what you thought? Not
Michael B. Jordan. Fuck that nigga on God.
Michael who?
Michael B. Jordan.
Tell me about that. How was it?
That nigga was the most arrogant dickhead I ever met. And he might have had a fucked up day, but at the
Michael
end
B.
Michael B.
Killmonger.
Bruh.
Damn,
God,
Michael
bruh.
B. That's damn. I didn't even expect that. Can you tell us like a little bit of the story? What happened?
So it was the We the Best tour. We was at the Roots Picnic or MIX. I can't remember which one it was. We was in one of the We was at one of the festivals. So I'm on. It's like a bunch of people on stage. So Khaled is on stage performing. So Khaled and Khaled DJ, which is DJ Nasty. So Nasty is behind the tables. Khaled's on stage.
Right.
So obviously I'm a low calm dude. You feel me? I'm behind the scenes and shit like that. Everybody that's back there know who I am, but he don't. He an actor, so he don't really know who I am. So me, if this is my first time meeting you, I'm gonna show you genuine love, especially if I fuck with you. Right. I'm gonna show you. I'm allowed to cuss, right?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want, bro.
So, well, with that being said, I'm trying to show him genuine love. Like, he just got done with the movie and everything like that.
Wow.
So I'm trying to show him genuine love and shit like that. And he's looking like, nigga, who the fuck is you?
Oh,
so then the nigga like shoulder rubbed me, like trying to push me out the way and shit. I'm like, bro, like, I knew college since I was 13 years old. Nigga, like, you just meeting this nigga, like, bruh, calm the fuck down, my nigga. Like, it ain't that deep. And everybody looking at him like, nah, he, like, everybody vouching for him, like, nah, he cool. But it's like, bruh, I'm like, bro, only thing I shook your hand, I'm being respectful, and he was just like, maybe
Yeah, basically trying to, like, you know, I know what you mean, kind of like in a rush, like,
I feel like he was trying to, like, groupie me, like.
Oh, okay.
Like, nah, I'm not no groupie, bro. Like,
I feel you, bro.
It wasn't like that, and I felt like he was just trying to groupie me, like, oh, this nigga a groupie. Like, nah, bro, only thing I said, bro, I fuck with you, congrats, I'm trying to get a picture with you before you leave. I felt like he just grouped the shit out of me.
I feel you.
So I was like,
damn,
nah,
not Michael
V.
Damn. Okay, so who was the funniest person you've met?
6ix9ine on God.
6ix9ine? Funniest person?
On God.
Why was that?
And the most humblest nigga I've ever met in my life.
And the what?
Most humblest
dude you ever met in your life.
On God.
Tell me about that interaction, that story with him.
I met him 4 times.
Okay.
And first time when I met him was outside of Vanity Grand. Club in Vanity Grand, strip club in Vanity Grand. It's Sin City now, but I met him outside Vanity Grand, cool dude. He was supposed to come to the studio. That's when he first started popping. This was his first record. I think it was
I know what you're talking about. It's like starts with a G.
Yeah, whatever the joint.
Gumbo, gutter,
right. So
goober.
that joint came out. That's when he first started popping.
Okay.
Met him, he was cool as hell. Second time I met him, it was the same way. Second time I met him, he was sick, and he still sat there, talked to me. He was cool, took pictures, all that. The third time, he invited me to the hotel. Pause. Make sure I say that. He invited me to the hotel. We sat down, we chilled, we had a whole conversation. And I asked him, I said, yo, bro, I just started a clothing line, which is the Safe. I got a clothing line called Giovanni Safe Darmani.
Okay.
So I was like, yo, bro, I just started this clothing line. It's going well. I had G Herbo in it, a couple other people in it.
Shout out to
Herb. I was like, he definitely shout out to Herb. I said, do you mind putting it on? He's like, bro, I don't care. So he literally took the hoodie, put it on, did a whole photo shoot in it right then and there.
Damn, okay, so he definitely showed love. Okay.
Didn't charge me not $1, always showed love, didn't ask me for shit.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Always was the most humblest and genuine dude I ever met.
Okay.
Most niggas be like, nah, I ain't doing that. Like, it's even certain artists that I really had better relationships be like, nah, bro.
That you knew probably wouldn't even
didn't even do it, told me they're not doing it. You feel me? Just because they let that money in their finger to them. It's like, bro, I don't really ask for handouts, so I get it. But it's like a nigga that barely know me showing me genuine love. You would suspect the niggas that really know you and that really fuck with you.
Okay.
Do that shit.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting because, you know, the media, a lot of things have been going on with 6ix9ine, with him just getting out, you know, all the things that's going around with 6ix9ine, you know,
that nigga ain't snitch on me, so I don't give a fuck.
It's a lot going on. Yeah, you know, did snitch on you. Hey, it's not personal. It's not personal at all. For sure. Nah, the 6ix9ine shit just it's a lot going on. Only thing I thought was kind of crazy was him going to people's, like, you know, I know when he showed up to O Block up in Chicago,
Definitely.
like somebody died there, and then he was at Nipsey shit. I was like, just leave the dead alone, maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean, just
the Nipsey shit. I ain't really found that he was being disrespectful. I feel like everybody was saying he was being disrespectful because they claiming him as a snitch, and you know, Nipsey never fucked with no snitches on God. So with that being said, I felt like that's how they was taking it, but I don't think he ever said like fuck Nip.
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. It was more like, you know, that agitating thing, like he's agitating the situation, people don't fuck. You know what I mean? Something like that.
That nigga funny as shit though. On God.
He's definitely a troll. He's definitely a troll master for sure. I can't say that he's not a marketing genius. I can't say that. I will say that, yo, you should have. Yeah, we're not gonna get to the whole 6ix9ine thing is a whole crazy story, but moving on. Influences as a DJ. Who do you look up to that's influenced you in the DJing world? Nobody. So it's all just been formed off of you. Just, I mean, trust me, I completely understand, but
nah, seriously.
Okay, that's pretty dope. Okay.
I think, like, the only people I really, when I was growing up, I liked DJing was RL at the time.
Okay.
Then me and him had a falling out. We was beefing for like probably 2 years. We ended up squashing it, but that was the only really DJ I knew of.
Okay.
Like I said, I wasn't really like, when I was growing up, I didn't listen to what everybody like the Jackson 5 and Andre 3000 and Drake. I didn't really like Drake until.
Oh, trust me, I'm a late Drake fan myself.
So everybody, I used to listen to Gucci Mane, Soulja Boy, Lil B, Waka Flocka. Like weird niggas, Smoke Perp, all the weird niggas, bro. I used to listen to them niggas, so it wasn't like I really grew up on like hip hop.
Okay.
So I ended up learning the music as I was DJing. So.
Okay. All right. So any collabs that you would want to do if you get any work or just work with artists that you haven't worked with? Who would that be?
I don't know how to say it. It's a new kid. His name the kid Laron. I don't know how to really say his name. White dude. He signed to
The boy from Australia?
Yeah, I think
The one that just came out with the song with Juice WRLD?
Yes.
He just dropped the album 16-year-old?
Bro.
Yeah, he's tough. Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah, he's tough.
Disrespectfully
He's tough. Tough.
Ty Dolla $ign my favorite singer.
Okay, that would be dope.
Fuck with Ty Dolla $ign.
That'd be dope. I
I'm
think he's underrated, man. For real.
He's way
very
underrated.
talented. Very talented.
Way talented.
Okay. How do you stay focused? What motivates you?
It's the fans, the people.
Okay.
For real. My goals and my dreams and the people. For real. That's it.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
it.
This is just a question by me because it just annoys me when I go to parties and shit, and I always ask. Maybe I don't know shit about DJing, so maybe I'm fucking it up. But yo, why is it that some DJs always play the same mix, or maybe it seems like it's not updated? Is it hard to get update mixes, or is it something that I'm overlooking, or is it just laziness on their part?
It really just depends. One, it could be the club.
Okay.
Two, it can be at the end of the day. What I learned, all right, so I'm gonna say I learned this from radio. It's better playing safe than playing sorry. When I say that is when you listen to the radio, you might hear the same songs over and over and over again, correct?
Right.
It's because these songs that you're listening to is the most researched songs. So let's say High Fashion by Roddy Ricch, right?
Mm-hmm.
High Fashion from Roddy Ricch been #1 for almost 2 months. It's still on our list because people are still listening to it till this day. So you might still hear it. So with a DJ, it's not too much twerking music that's out. So we gotta play certain same songs for the twerk music. Besides that, like you might hear some of the same songs because this is what people like. If we trying to break an artist, where we rather play an artist that we know that y'all gonna like than play an artist that you might not fuck with and you're gonna walk out the door. That fucks our name up and that fucks the company's name up.
Okay.
So it's really just playing it safe. Like sometimes you can take a gamble, like here and there, really depend on the crowd. But for the most part, you'd rather play safe than sorry.
Okay. Favorite DJ of all time?
DJ Katy Lee.
I say you can say yourself, DJ Katy Lee. That's a good choice.
I mean, shout out to all the legends though. Like I said, Jazzy Jeff. It's a lot of legends that be killing it on the scratches.
Gotta be your first. Gotta be your own cheerleader, man. Got to.
But I can't say I got a favorite DJ. Like I ain't gonna. Growing up, I would probably have to say either Drama or Cannon, cause literally at that time period, any mainstream artist you had to go to Drama.
Yeah.
Anytime you did a mixtape, Drama is on the mixtape. Drama changed the mixtape game. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, if you went to New York, you went to go see the big New York DJs like Self, DJ Clue, all them.
Right.
Obviously, you know if you in New York or around that certain area, you gonna go see them. If you in Philly, you gonna go see my pops. If you in Boston, you gonna see Plug Dog. You gonna go see the big DJs in your state. But any mainstream artist that was putting out anything on Dat Piff or Hot,
you would say, yeah.
Right.
DJ Drama definitely. It was DJ Drama at the beginning of every song for the longest.
Changed the mixtape game. So I mean, if I had to pick a DJ, it'd probably be Drama. Because that's the only DJ I really knew of.
Okay.
The mixtape is Drama, Holiday, and Don Cannon.
Okay.
But besides that, I couldn't give you one, bro.
Okay. Switching it up into another side of things, mental health. Could you give me a definition of mental health, and how do you keep your mental health on a even keel?
Well, one, I don't smoke, drink, or eat meat.
Okay, that's dope.
Anything I deal with sober.
Okay.
So with that being said, I know I got a lot to lose. So just mentally, I try to keep myself level. It's hard, but I try to keep myself.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. Definitely being in the industry like that.
Level. I mean, end of the day, you're gonna have people that try to rob you. You're gonna have people that just want you for the fame. You're gonna have a lot of stuff that goes on. So the mental health situation, you just gotta know what come with the game.
Okay.
That's really it. You gotta know what come with the game, and you just can't be. You can be sensitive, be yourself, but you just, like I said, you guys know what comes with the game, man. Okay. If you don't, you're gonna fuck yourself up.
Word.
For real.
What have you been thinking about the state of the country right now? Everything going on with the shootings, sports boycott, things like that. Could you just give me your quick thoughts on that?
That shit been going on.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing new.
Okay.
Ain't nothing new. Like, you gotta think about. Look at the hood. We got black people killing black people. Even in suburban neighborhoods, you got white people killing black people. You got white people killing white people. It's a lot of black. Don't get it wrong, Black Lives Matter. I fucking love black people. I'm black and Asian, so don't get fucked up. But at the end of the day, it's like people say it all the time. We kill each other. Why are we killing each other? Stop killing each other. You feel me? At the end of the day, yeah, these white people are getting away with a lot of shit. This is the life that we live in. We live in America. We got a racist ass president that don't do shit for us. And it's the same thing. Like, why would I vote for another president? These presidents ain't do shit for us. What the fuck they do for us in the last? Since I've been on this earth, only one president did anything. That's Barack. He did a little bit. I can't give Barack all the credit, but he did a little bit. But I'm not about to vote for another white president. If I'm gonna vote for another white president, and I'm not taking anything from white people, I love white people. But if I'm gonna vote for somebody, you gotta do something for everybody, not just your people. You feel me? So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's the world we live in. It's fucked up. But you just gotta learn how to, get through it. Keep your mind right.
Okay. Favorite music. I know a lot of through coronavirus and this pandemic, it's pushed a lot of creatives to put out a lot of music. A lot of people have been dropping things, a lot of albums. What's some of the favorite music that you've been listening to that's came out this year?
I like Cassia Page.
Okay.
I fuck with her heavy. Coyle Ray, that's my baby. I fuck with her. Females is definitely running the rap game right now.
Yeah, man. That's very. I was talking about that before in one of my last interviews. That female MCs are definitely on the rise. Mulatto, that's probably like my favorite one right now.
Yeah, she definitely killing shit too. Shout out to Mulatto. I mean, I can't really give you a genre. I like R&B. I like hip hop. If it's hot, it's hot.
Okay.
So I mean,
the versus battles though, you see yourself doing that. See everybody doing versus battles. DJs.
I ain't never watched
like
not one of them.
Not one of them. I haven't seen one, but when I seen you as a DJ, I know DJs get into it. You go see yourself doing one against any like other local DJs.
I'll battle a DJ if you put a check up.
Okay. How much?
On no cocky shit, probably like 10 bands.
Okay, 10 bands is cool. That'd be nice to see.
I feel like at the end of the day, it's like I'm not about to battle you for clout.
Facts.
I don't need the clout.
Facts.
You feel me? I definitely don't need the clout. So it's like, put the 10 bands up, we can battle. I've been doing this for a very, very long time too. So it's like, I mean, shit, I got room for error. Everybody got room for error. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you put the bread up, I'm with it.
Okay.
Definitely for it.
Okay. And what are the goals for yourself for 2 to 3 years, professionally, personally?
Goals for my career, I want to get all my artists off their feet.
Okay.
All my artists, shout out to my artist Light. I want to get him where he needs to be, talented artist, love him. That's like my brother. I have a couple artists still under my label. Shout out to Tyler and Low Key, amazing singers. Totally gifted. Don't got nothing bad to say about them.
Okay, we got to get them all on the platform.
Yeah, we definitely got to get them up. Shout out to my old artist, Iris Jailani. She fired too, so I really would hope that she progresses. We had a little falling out, but that's still my baby though. I still fuck with Iris, so I hope she gets somewhere. And we got we know the same people, so you feel me? We still connected, so I hope she really goes somewhere.
Okay.
So that's really just it. I just want to see everybody around me win.
Okay.
Get some more plaques.
For sure. Hey, everybody wins, man. Everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
Gotta put the team on. That's the greatest when you can see yourself. You get up there, but once you can take that and then give it to others, that's the greatest gift for sure.
Oh God.
If you could give a message to the youth for younger generations looking up to us, our generation's getting a little older, so I always try to give everybody a chance to talk to the youth about just following their dreams, their passions. What would that be if you had a message to them?
I mean, if somebody tell you can't do it, do it. Right. And just stay out of trouble, man. I know the streets. Trust me, I'm a Crip, nigga. So stay out the streets. Definitely do that. That shit. I mean, it's definitely love in the streets. Don't get it fucked up. I love all my niggas, but end of the day, you gotta if you got somewhere and you know you're going somewhere. If you got the talent, definitely do it, my nigga. Like don't all because somebody like nigga you don't got it. If you truly don't got it, nigga, stop it, quit, pack it up. But if you know you got it and you see genuine people giving you that love and your town supports you and everything like that, bro, don't just stop at your town. Try to get worldwide. Try to, you feel me, just be the best person you can be and just keep your mind level. You feel me? Don't let anything fuck your shit up.
Okay.
For real.
Okay, thank you for that. And where can all your new fans that's watching this catch you at? for your promo, like, you know, Instagram, things like that? Tell them where they can find you at.
Oasis or on radio. Trust me, my radio show be on
Which
fire.
radio shows? Which radio shows?
I be on Power 99.
Okay,
definitely. I be on 94.1 in Georgia. I be in another one called Foxy 105. Trying to do Power 102. So shout out to Rick G's. High 97 TT. Shout out to TT. Power 105.1. Shout out to Eddie F and Thea Mitchell. So that's a lot of Jones I'm working on, and I'll be on from time to time. So we really just gotta catch this. You gotta keep up with the schedule. I'm trying to keep up my damn self. So.
Okay, man. Okay, well, again, thank you for the opportunity to come to SavageTime TV, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it. You being in radio, you doing DJing, you doing a lot of good things. Keep up with that, bro. For real. Just wanted to give you your roses now, man. You're doing a lot of big things, bro. Inspirational work. So we're gonna wrap it up. As again, this is DJ Bass Guy Owens, DJ Katy Lee. It's your host, AB Bridges, SavageTime TV. Catch us again. Peace.